Why does it feel for us men often like masculinity, if there's like questioning, critique or anything like that, it feels like an attack, not just on masculine, but on like who we are?
Well, because I think that men do have a lot of shadow forces inside them. I mean, the masculine shadow is control and tyranny. And we've seen that in the world. I mean, men can do a lot of damage when they're not conscious. So I'm very sympathetic on one level to the pushback from women and, things like the Me Too movement, because every woman I know has a story about some kind of sexual transgression that they've experienced from men, whether it's direct sexual abuse or just like constant, like men coming up to them in weird ways and putting pressure on them and shaming them. And so I understand that there's going to be a pushback like that's loud and screaming and like, shut up, stop that. And that it turns into masculinity is bad. I understand the reaction, but I think men are a lot more sensitive than people know, and maybe that they themselves know. I know I was a very sensitive young man, and I still am. And so I think that men get missed a lot, like they're not really understood by themselves, by women. And so there's a lot that gets projected onto them. And I don't think because men haven't previously, I mean, they're starting to now really do the deep emotional work. They don't quite know how to respond to those attacks. They don't have the awareness or the language to express what it is they're feeling and what it is they need. And the fact that it hurts. Like it's really painful. And so they just kind of override it. And then I think what happens is it gets internalized as shame.